judge appointed by Governor DeSantis has deemed DeSantis to be racist. Yeah. Let's put up a picture of the judge. Let's do this. Let's put up a picture of the judge who has basically deemed Governor DeSantis to be a racist governor. A Florida judge said on Wednesday that he will reject a congressional map that was backed by Governor DeSantis. He argued the map violated the state constitution by disbanding a district with a large black population. That black population was roughly 40%. The redistricting plan was approved by Governor DeSantis and his cronies on the legislature. It has significant pushback from black lawmakers and also their allies. They said it was racist. They said what Governor DeSantis is doing is racist. And guess what? The judge agrees. And that judge, whose name is Lane Smith, was appointed by Governor DeSantis. The map gives Republicans an advantage in most of the state's 28 congressional seats, and it divides up Representative Al Lawson's 5th district into several Republican-leaning districts. Governor DeSantis argued the redistricting plan eliminated a racially gerrymandered 5th district, but the decision drew a legal challenge from voting groups who said the map favored Republicans and decreased black voting power. Let's put the picture of this hero of a judge. All right. Now, let me say this. This judge has made other rulings I disagree with, but today he's a good man, in my opinion. It has been argued by state officials that the long and narrow district was redrawn as well because it wasn't compact. Judge Lane Smith, Leon County Circuit judge, was appointed by DeSantis just 2 years ago. He's the one issuing the injunction against the racist policy. During a hearing earlier this week, Smith said he will issue a formal order Thursday or Friday to keep Governor DeSantis' maps from taking effect in the November election. He has told them, now, I'm not making a threat, but I'm telling you, here's what's going to happen this week. Judge Smith said the new map runs afoul of the Florida Constitution Fair Districts Amendment because it dismantles Northern Florida's 5th congressional district, where black residents make up more than 40% of the population, a move that diminishes African Americans' ability to elect the representative of their choice. He agreed that the map is more compact, but the issue of allowing black voters to choose their representatives is more important than the optics of the map. That's what the judge said. Governor DeSantis and his office already confirmed it will appeal the ruling to a higher court. They are confident the constitutional map enacted by the Florida legislature and signed into law passes legal muster. That's a quote from their communications director. The case will head now to a state appellate court and could eventually reach the Florida Supreme Court, which leans which way? Exactly. All right, Yasmin, thoughts here?
Yeah, this combined with everything going on with the Roe v. Wade decision from SCOTUS, I was born in 1988, right? And when I was learning about the civil rights movement in the United States, I mean, really, it was only a few decades before when I was born, but it felt like so long ago. It felt like those were problems of the past and we don't have to deal with these things anymore. And now look at where we are. Look at how regressive we've gotten as an entire nation, and we've let this minority of people just control the majority of Americans, right? With things that they don't agree with, right? And it's proven, there's polling that reflects that. The decisions that are being made on behalf of the American people do not reflect the views and opinions and the values of the actual American people. And that's what we're seeing here. And luckily, this time there was a judge who said, no, this is wrong, especially considering that he does have ties to DeSantis. It's pretty remarkable that even happened in the first place, but it shouldn't be. That's why they're judges, right? And judges are fallible, they're human too, but they're supposed to be better than the rest. They're supposed to at least default to the law. And of course, gerrymandering is legal. Redistricting is legal along party lines. You can, and both parties do this, by the way, it's not just a Republican thing, but both parties, you can redistrict in a way that benefits your party. But when it's done along racial lines and you try to skew it as party lines and things like that, it is very problematic. And it's a representative government that doesn't want to represent anyone. It doesn't want to represent the people apart from the people who are already in power.
I'm an advocate to change that entire system. You would never eliminate all politics out of the gerrymandering process, but you can decrease the level of politics by enacting independent committees, bipartisan commissions, et cetera. There are ways to do this without it being under the sole control of one party or the other. The only group guaranteed to lose in that scenario are everyday people.